Now, I think it helps. 10 youngsters in the Kings Lynn area working with the Break charity are looking for a match. And mentors are asked to commit to a year, supporting a young person with regular meetings, sharing life skills and trying new activities. Claire Worden has been to meet the team and some of those already getting this support.
I've only been with my mentor for just under a year now. I was quite skeptical about it, but it's probably one of the best things I've chosen.
Liam is 23 and lives in Norwich. He has experienced the care system and with the help of Break has been matched with a mentor. He says it's having a huge impact on his life.
It's the one-to-one aspect of being with the person, actually. We've done a couple of things we both enjoy. He was a school teacher. He works at a place similar to Go 8 with children. He does like archery, I think like abseil and other stuff. I wanted a big step in my life that I needed to do. So,
because it sounds like you took a bit of a risk really and, tried something out and it's worked really well.
Yeah, it's worked really well for me.
What would you say to other young people who might have had experience with the care system or might not have, traditional family setup, so they don't have like a parent that's taken them out and doing stuff, who've been offered the chance to try mentoring? Would you recommend it?
Absolutely. It's probably the best choice I've made. It's difficult at first because they're a completely different person. You've never known them. But luckily, Break do their intra-meetings.
So you're not just kind of left on your own?
No, we did like 4 different activities.
What would make a good mentor?
If you get along with them, you get the same hobbies and things you connect with. One thing that I love about Mark is we both love football. So it's much easier to start a conversation than with someone that doesn't like football.
So having a bit of common ground's really important.
Yeah, definitely common ground is one major thing about it.
10 young people like Liam are waiting in the Kings Lynn area for someone to come into their lives and make a difference. I asked Maren Albritson, the mentoring lead at Break, for the kinds of people they're looking for.
We definitely want it to be a mutually beneficial relationship, and our mentors get a lot out of it themselves, which is lovely. So commitment-wise, we ask that people commit to a year initially once they're matched up with the young person, because we want to give the young person that consistency and stability. They've had a lot of people drop in and out of their lives, so we want to kind of provide a bit more stability for them. In terms of time commitment, we ask for 2 to 4 hours a month. So most of our mentors and mentees meet up once every 2 weeks to do an activity or go for a coffee, just have a conversation. But also we can be quite flexible with that. So some mentors feel like they can only commit to once a month and then have a phone call every other week as well. And that works really well.
Are there any things that you absolutely must have done to be a mentor?
Not really, no. We have mentors from all different backgrounds, all different ages. You have to be over 21, but there's no upper limit. So we have a really good variety of mentors. And that works really well because our young people, although they have some shared experiences, are all unique and all different. So when it comes to matching a mentor and a mentee, it helps to have people who've done different jobs, had different life experiences, different childhoods. So yeah, we're really open to anyone really who has got the motivation and want to do something positive.
Full of that positivity is Bianca Nelson. She's already a mentor with Break and told me more about what it means to her. I've been doing it for just over a year, and we meet up regularly, sort of monthly, every other month, to do different activities. And that can be anything from just having a little bit of lunch, perhaps doing something more practical like a food shop, or there's nicer things like we had a day out to Hunstanton, went to the Sea Life Centre and got chips and ice cream for a special occasion for my mentee's birthday. So yeah, anything and everything really, what we fancy doing. What was your motivation to take this on? I had a lot of spare time and I wanted to do something purposeful with it. And I'm very grateful for the upbringing that I've had. And I felt like that I could bring something to a young person in that constant sport. So when I heard about the mentor, and I thought, yes, that does what I want it to do. And it absolutely has. And what about people who might be hearing this and thinking, oh, maybe I could bring something to that role? What kind of characteristics do you think could be helpful for a mentor? I just think doing it for the right reasons. Like, I think if you've got the time to spare, and you want to find something that will make you feel warm and fuzzy inside and give you that sense of purpose, absolutely do it. I think if you're somebody that wants to be a positive influence in a young person's life, and you're outgoing and up for doing whatever it may be, because there might be stuff that me and my mentee might do that perhaps isn't my cup of tea day to day, but actually I'm then having new experiences. So I think just having that open-mindedness and being patient, for sure, like you definitely need to be patient and a little bit persistent at times as well.
Oh, what a great thing to be able to do. Now, if you are interested in becoming a mentor at Break, especially in the Lynn area, you can email mentoring@break-charity.org for full details. And there's also more information on the scheme on the BBC website.
Excellent.